And we're on page 103. We're going to do a little review because you guys did this one by yourself this week at home. Talking about prepositional openers. This is something that is new on your checklist now, right? Wait, let me double check. I might be thinking of a different class. Let me double check.
No, it's right. I think so.
You guys already have it? Okay, good. Yes, you do. And do you remember how to mark it on your paragraph?
Number 2.
Yes, with a number 2.
Bracket.
Brackets. Yep, that's what those are called.
It took me a while to find it in my paragraphs.
Mm.
Just like scrolling through all the buttons, just like.
Yeah, it helps to put it like as you're writing that sentence maybe, but I know what you mean. Going back and finding it is takes a while.
But 2?
I left my phone over here. It's a number 2. So look at this page here. It gives you some examples. Basically, you start the prepositional phrase with what kind of word?
A preposition.
A preposition, right? And a prepositional phrase does not have a verb. It just has maybe an adjective and a noun. It doesn't have any verbs. Well, I'm not talking about the sentence. I'm just talking about the phrase. That's part of a sentence. But you're right. Every single sentence does have to have a verb. So, but the phrase, look at these examples here. Look at the first one. In the kitchen, I'm right here where it says the number 2. In the kitchen, the cook gave all the instructions. In the kitchen is the phrase. In is the preposition. The is an article. Kitchen is a noun, right? No verb in there. It's just a phrase. But it starts with in, and that is a preposition. Look at the next sentence. Jana, can you read the next one down?
In the large warm kitchen, the cook gave all the instructions.
Good. Again, prepositional phrase. It has an extra adjective there. In the large warm kitchen. But notice that one has a comma. So there is a comma rule. How many words, Jana, are in that prepositional phrase that you just read?
5.
5. So the rule is if there's 5 or more in the phrase, you use a comma. Hello, Ethier, how are you? We're on page 103. Look at the next one, Nico. Read the third example there.
During the sunny days in June.
Keep reading the rest of the sentence.
Timmy missed his garden.
There you go. So how many words are in that phrase?
6.
So 5 or more, you use a comma. That's the rule. Okay. Talking about prepositional phrases, you guys should have already done this for your homework this last week. But I just wanted to review those prepositional phrases because these are also what you're starting to use in your writing now. So let's skip over to page 109. Now on this page is also a review page. We're talking about verbs. A verb shows an action. We know that. It also links, sometimes the linking verb or helps another verb, right? So there's 3 different ways verbs are used. And I'm right here at the top. An action verb shows action or ownership. A linking verb links a subject to a noun or an adjective. And then a helping verb helps an action verb or a linking verb. The helping verb is always followed by another verb. We're going to answer these questions orally, which just means you're just going to, actually, I am going to have you write something down though. Okay, so you're going to tell me and then we'll write it down. What must every verb have with it? Do you remember the pair that we're always looking for? There you go, a subject. So go ahead and write subject there.
I don't have a pencil.
Oh, does anybody have an extra pencil she can borrow? Oh, there we go. We got one. Thank you. So write the word subject next to that question right here. What must every verb have? A subject. And the subject tells who is doing the thing, right? That's the subject. Who's doing the thing? The next one here says the be verbs. You guys know what the be verbs are?
Because.
No.
Oh,
But that does start with be. Be verbs appear on both the linking it verb and helping verb lists. What are they? Okay, so I'm gonna write them down and you write them next to that question. Okay, I'll write them up here so it's easier to see. So the be verbs are mm, mm, mm. It's on there really tight. Am, is, are. You're gonna write this next to that next question there about the be verbs. Was, were, there's a bunch of them. Be, being, and been. Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been. These are all linking and helping verbs. Did you guys know that? Linking and helping. So write all those down in there, squeeze them in. Right here, next to this.
Ben. Even Ben.
Those are all be verbs. That's what they're called. So then it says, go ahead and keep writing that if you're still writing that. Why is could a helping verb in the following sentence? The cat could not catch the mice. Why is that word could a helping verb? What is it helping? You know?
Not?
No. It's helping another verb. What's the other verb?
Catch.
Catch. There you go. Not is an extra word in there, but could is helping that word catch. Could not catch. So now look at the bottom here where it says add helping verbs to the action verb missed to change the meaning of the sentence. There are multiple right answers. Use miss, missed, or missing. So the first one is done for you. Timmy missed his home. And then Timmy blank his home. So you can use miss or missing. How could you use missing? Timmy was missing. Is that what you were gonna say?
I said is. but-
Or is, either way. Timmy is missing his home or Timmy was missing his home. You could write it either way in there. And then there's one more example sentence down below. Ethier, can you read that one for me down at the bottom?
Timmy looked at the basket and longed for home.
Which one of those verbs is a weak verb, would you say? Looked, yeah, looked, you're right. So what's another way? Hey, Wyatt,
Hi.
you can come over here. What's another way to say looked? See ya.
Saw?
Timmy saw at the basket. It doesn't sound right. What's another way to say looked? Like glanced. Have you heard glanced before? Or stared. Good. Is that what you were gonna say? That was like stereo right there. So you can put either glanced or stared. You don't have to rewrite the whole sentence. You can just put either glanced or stared on that. On that line under that last sentence in there. So you can either write glanced. This is in place of looked. This is a strong verb, or stared. With that glance, go ahead and put a D at the end, glanced. Okay. Then let's go to the practice page. Anybody feel like reading it this morning?
Oh my.
It's a long one.
Oh,
Okay, thank you, Jana.
Johnny, Sim.
Yeah.
Told Timmy that he could leave in the wicker basket on Saturday if he was ready to leave.
That's weird. Something, there's a lot wrong with this, huh? That he could leave in the wicker basket on
The last one
Saturday
was like-
if he was ready to leave. That's a weird.
He was able to return to the gardener's basket. That was the last one.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's weird. That's a weird story. Remember, Timmy is a mouse, so small. That big word is sympathetically. Sympathetically. Do you guys know what sympathetically means?
Like proud.
Not really proud. when you feel pity on someone, when you have sympathy on someone, you feel sorry for them. So sympathetically is in a sorry kind of way, like he felt bad, right? He felt bad for him. Johnny sympathetically told Timmy, so he felt bad for him. Okay, so put a check mark by vocabulary. And then we've got one article, find that, mark that. And then Nico, where are the 4 nouns?
Johnny,
Good,
Timmy,
good.
basket,
Yes,
Saturday.
Saturday, good.
I wish it was Saturday.
Me too.
Same.
I like Saturdays. How about pronouns, Ethier?
The 2 he's.
The 2 he's, yep. PR and PR. And then adjective, Simeon. Not that big one, sympathetically. No, because it has an ly. So that one's an adverb. But you're looking for, look at the nouns like basket. Told is gonna be a verb. So look at basket though.
Basket. Certain type of basket. What basket?
There you go, wicker. And then the other one's a little tricky to find too, but
On.
it's actually ready. So it's kind of like a feeling word in a sense, like he was ready to leave. So
I'm not good with that.
And now
those are tricky.
And now it's 1, 2, 3, 4 words away from me.
Ready is what kind of he, so what kind of Timmy? He was a ready Timmy. It's a weird way to say that, but the ly adverb,
It is your spring.
it sounds like SpongeBob.
Sympathetically.
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 Say that 10 times fast.
Sympathetically.
Sympathetically,
Sympathetically. I feel like that was what someone's trying to say and said it there, or saying or something.
It popped out.
Are you ready for the prepositional phrases? Do you see them on there, Jana? Or should we come back to those?
On.
Yes, on Saturday is 1. There's another one. That's good.
Oh, I can write
In
it
the
down.
wicker.
Yes, woohoo! She got it. So in the wicker basket is one, and then on Saturday is the other
So
one.
they're back to back.
They are back to back. Yes, they are. Okay, that clause, Nico,
That.
starts with that. Where does it end? That what's the whole sentence, or the part of that sentence?
To leave.
Mm-mm. That he could leave in the wicker basket on Saturday. It goes all the way to Saturday. So that clause goes all the way to Saturday. So it completes that thought, right? We're gonna label it with that. So go ahead and write that on top of it. And then Ethier, adverb clause. Remember the Asia words? Yes, when, while, where. What's the rest of it?
As if the
As
sense
if-
ago.
Okay, give me 5. You guys together, you got it. Give me 5. Okay, so which one of those words do you see? You got this.
Inspired.
There you go. If, and then where does it go? Where does it end?
Leave.
Leave, good. So we're gonna label that AC, and it's not air conditioner. It's not air conditioner, I beat you to it, haha. Okay, and then there's 3 subject verb pairs. I like to find the verbs first, so Simeon, where are the verbs? The action or linking or helping type words? Told is one. Yes, leave is another. There's one more or 2 more, helping.
Wait, is it? Leave?
We gotta leave. Yes.
There's another leave. Yeah.
Oh,
At the bottom.
oh, no, it's not that one because it has 2 next to it. Remember that changes it
Oh.
to an infinitive, so we can't put 2 leave. Nope. Was is one. And what did you just say before that? Not on, that's a preposition. What about right
Could.
before leave? Yeah, could, you were right, it is could. So could, so here are your verbs, told, could leave, and was. Now subjects, Wyatt,
Johnny.
Johnny is one. Then each of the clauses have a subject too.
Tim. Timmy.
Hold on, no, not Timmy.
Oh, I know.
Who could leave in the wicker basket? Well, Timmy, but in that phrase, it's he.
They have pronouns.
Usually pronouns. And then what's the last subject? They're helping you. He again, in the that clause, okay? So both the that clause and the adverb clause have he as the subject.
And then number one.
Number one, opener, yes, subject. Because it
Do
starts
we have
with,
to write subject over
yes,
there?
yes.
Why?
We just write
OP.
No, put subject. Number one, subject, so put a one with a circle.
with a
And then-
circle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you label it. Oh, in our writing, it has a bracket. In this grammar book, it has a circle.
Imagine if he didn't know that.
He's like, ah.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
we have three capitals, so where are we? I think we're back to Jana. Where did the capitals go?
Johnny.
Yep.
Timmy.
Uh-huh.
Saturday?
Johnny,
It's Saturday.
wait, oh yeah, it is Saturday.
Either my dad is lying.
Yep,
Here, my dad is lying.
No,
because he told you days of the week are capital. That's correct. You are correct. So what is the end mark, Nico?
Period.
Period. That's it.
Period.
Dad.
Good job. I don't want you to rush on writing down below because then your handwriting gets sloppy. So do that later, guys. Put away your grammar books.
How about
We'll
we
do that later. Do that later. Remember how I told you during the parent conferences, you're gonna now, from now on, either if you correct it, you use a different color pen. If your mom corrects it, I don't think you were
Then
there.
use
for
a
your
different color
conference.
pen.
Use a different color pen.
If you correct it, use a
Either
different
way.
color pen. If your mom corrects it, use a different color. pen.
Yeah, pretty much either way.
How you supposed to know if who did it though?
Well, as long as it's corrected, that's the main thing. So it's up to your mom if she wants you to
You
correct
You
it.
get extra points if you correct it.
No.
Nah.
You know what? I don't have to record this class because everybody's here now. So I'm gonna stop this.